Good morning, shut it.
Yo, 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 yo.
How's everyone doing today? How's this thing doing over here? What's going on, everyone? What's up, Hako? Superfan Scott. John Griffin is watching. He'll be on today. Actually, we have a really cool show today. We'll get into it in a minute, though. Let a few people jump on. What's up, Derek?
What it do, Scotty Tahati? Hi, Jessica. Good morning. Good morning, Derek. DQ. What's up, Robert?
What's up, Jen? So, we have a cool show today. What's up, Jessica? Everyone, like and share the stream if you feel like it.
What's up, JT? Robert. I was hoping to get smoke videos from you too. What do you want? What do you want smoke videos for? You got some kind of fetish?
Or does he mean when we're on the other people's shows? What is today? Today is Tuesday? Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy to have you here. We have a really cool show. So,
What it do, Adam?
we have John Griffin coming on today, and he's going to be coming to us live from Connecticut.
Nice.
We're going to be checking out some cars. We're going to be checking out, I believe, the most powerful Land Rover Defender in the world, and also a Mustang swapped with a Coyote engine. And he's going to bring us over there down in Connecticut with John, Egan, and Stan Giuseppe. I think I got that right.
John Griffin said,
Yeah.
busted my ass to get down for you gents.
Yeah, he thought he was going to be late, and I think he was up in Vermont, and he needed to get himself back in down to Connecticut to Blackbridge Motors. That's where he brings his cars to. He's got all kinds of fancy cars. He
I
actually
put together a stitch sesh. What does that mean? Hi, Mary Palmer.
shout out to GJ Stenny. Thanks
Top
for
of
sharing
the
the stream,
morning
guys.
to
We
yous.
appreciate it. Sharing the stream helps.
What it do, Rodney?
Um,
Rodney and Ruben, how y'all always comment at the same time? That don't
they
even
coordinate.
make
They
sense.
coordinate.
Y'all brothers, y'all gotta be related somehow. Y'all do everything together.
So
What's up,
people have been
Ralph?
asking us about a nighttime show too, which I know we can't do like every day, but maybe there's no. Well, I've been trying to enable some other people to do some stuff, so maybe.
If I could smoke.
Oh, we could smoke. It would be a different show.
Rayanne.
It would be a totally different show. I'm actually thinking of a Twitch show
And
because
good morning, Kalia.
then we can play whatever music that we want. In fact, in the comments, you guys tell me some of your favorite songs. Like if we actually had content going and had something.
Rodney said we do it to annoy you.
They do. They coordinate beforehand.
I mean, it don't annoy us. Y'all just gonna be getting each other's wins. If one of y'all win, or if one of y'all send us something, you're just gonna be shouting the wrong person out. Oh, by the way, Rodney, I had that barbecue, not barbecue sauce, the winner of the Fury Food Challenge, the hot sauce that you said, that's the winner of the Fury Food Challenge. Yo, that shit is good. Cause at first it's like it trick you. It like you taste it, you like, damn, this is hot, but then it's like not hot at all.
Morning, Ralph. Man.
And your brain kind of feel like, damn, it's hot, and then it's like not hot at all.
Morning, Jason.
That shit tight. I like that shit. That
Reverend.
shit like a mad trick.
So yeah, we're pretty excited that we're gonna go to
Good morning, Amanda. It's good to see you.
down with John at around 11:30.
In the comments, obviously.
And they're gonna show us all kinds of really cool stuff. They're gonna show us around
Katrina.
the car shop. They work on all kinds of like high-end, sort of like rare cars.
Ronnie said he's working on some contest ideas for us.
Sweet. Oh, that's a good reminder. Rodney's like, get to the contest.
It says, why shouldn't we type Y into Dube's browser? Is that what your thing is?
Mm-hmm. Don't type Y in my browser.
What does that mean?
I don't know what happens when somebody types the letter Y in your browser.
Most of the time, YouPorn pop up.
That's what I'm saying. So don't type Y in my browser.
Why don't you just say P? I don't think a lot of people know what YouPorn is. It's not a big one.
No?
Everybody know what Pornhub is.
I guess.
I mean, if you know what both is equally, then whew, you the search master. Most people got preferences. You just going on every single. They all got the same shit on it. You just like, oh, I just want to go to this one today.
This one's got better ads.
Yeah, the ads be funny. I ain't gonna lie, the ads be killing me. And I know y'all be laughing too. Don't try to act like you don't know what I'm talking about. Them porn ads be having me dying. Like, yo, what the fuck is this? Excuse me, I cussed a lot in that last sentence, but it's just funny because that's mad funny. Want to work on making your own line of hot sauce, maybe? Hell yeah. Oh yeah. They like, this is what we always wake up to. Y'all talking dirty. Well, welcome. The dirtiest good morning show in America. Oh, that's a good one.
The dirtiest good
The
morning.
dirtiest good morning show in America. Disrupt America. How y'all like that? Can't beat that. People gonna be like, oh, this the dirtiest show? Well, let's log in. Cause who don't like to talk dirty?
We're also here for all of you that don't like to talk dirty. I guess, maybe.
Well,
shout out to Jeff.
If you like weed, so.
Oh, that's you. And lots of other stuff. We do lots of other stuff.
Yeah, so weed is kind of a over 18 and over thing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so we can say this is the dirtiest.
Oh yeah, I guess we could.
Dirtiest good morning show in America. Cause we got everything. We got a bit of everything. We had some kink. We had.
It's funny that a lot of people remember that show. We've done
some kink.
This is like show whatever. And,
we were from kink to flat earth to, just a lot of weird stuff going on this show. Dirtiest show in America. That's what we gonna call it.
Well, maybe our biggest fans will call it that.
Good morning, Jody. So Jody was in my workout class, and it's crazy. She showed up. I'm surprised, Jody, because normally I'm always, I showed up the last week or so every day. You just, you fresh. She's gonna get so mad.
By the way, tomorrow on the show we have Rehabulous with Nurse Cheryl, and we also have Jody Chapin with Green Nurse on the Grow coming on with Nate Dogg and Drid.
Good morning, Averill.
Oh, is Averill on? Good morning, Averill.
Averill. Good morning to you.
The Flat Earth fellow's name, I believe, was Mark Sargent.
We have to sing Good Morning to Averill every morning because she is the reason why you guys get prizes. Because otherwise, we be handing out.
Stuff lying around.
I'll be handing out my fingernails,
Actually, I
some
think
fingernail
there's
clippings.
some people that would like that. There's a few people, not many, but there's a few people that would fight for that.
For you fetishes out there. I had to probably put my feet pics up.
We'd be giving out half bottles of hot sauce.
So y'all gotta shout out to April because otherwise I'd be putting my shirt up, you know. So she's the one that's been holding it down with the giveaways. Cause I don't even have seven things on the giveaway right now, so that'd be a week we wouldn't have.
Morning, Dawn. Definite shout out to Scott the Superfan, who's here every single day without fail.
Hand out shout outs.
He gets one. He definitely gets one. Yeah, April's awesome. So today's prize.
I have a flat earth fetish. JT, I'm sure you have a lot of things. And
So today's prize is a brand new thing.
oh, well, let me tell you. I've never had a thing before,
We love you
but
too, April.
just understand this thing is gonna be tight.
Yeah,
It's dope. Like I done seen a lot of things in my life, and I'm telling you, this thing might be nice. This thing is real.
it's CBD lip balm.
That's what it is. CBD lip balm.
That's today's.
For all you kissers out there stuck with your significant other and want to get your kissy goo goo on, make sure your lips is nice and moist for them incoming kisses, and go and get some of this CBD lip balm. Mwah. That was a good intro, right?
It was actually. So it's the CBD lip balm is.
April said, "I definitely don't want any fingernail clippings."
Don't worry, you'll get some, whether you like it or not. You'll be like, did somebody leave a farming knife in the back seat? Oh no, I sat on Eric's giant fingernail. No, just
My
if you happen to
fingernail
leave
don't
one.
look like. He said
No,
my fingernails look like a farm knife. That's crazy.
I just get stabbed by a farm knife.
That's crazy. What's up, Rickety Rick Naya?
Good morning, Heather.
Oh hey, Heather.
Morning, Rick.
Oh hey.
We also have Vanessa Paradis coming on. She's going to check in. She hasn't been on in a little while.
Miss Paradise.
She's got some cool news.
Take
And we
me
also-
to paradise, Miss Paradise. I just really love your last name.
And we're also going to have
Not that I don't love you. I'm just saying.
Giuseppe Vazzino on. And he's got a dating site that's cannabis friendly. It's called MyBongOrYours.
Oh, what's up? You finna? Oh yeah, this is my chance. I need to pay attention to this. I'm finna be the brand ambassador for this. What you talking about? Set me up. Get me right.
And he'll actually come on first. Right
brand
after we
ambassador.
have Nick, the intern, is going to check in. Good morning, Sarah.
Hey, just
Nice to
Jenna
see everyone.
McAllister
So
on?
we're about to do the contest thing. So the contest today is
Good morning, Sarah.
CBD lip
V.
balm, and it's made by
Good morning, Janet
Avril Andrade, the
McAllister.
famous Avril Andrade,
How are you today?
also known to have made many a jam that's been given away on the show that people love. So you're gonna love her CBD lip balm.
Thank you, Don. I know
Morning,
I have
Janet.
a pretty, decent voice. It's
And
not
thanks
the
to everyone
best.
who's sharing the show. We really appreciate it. It helps a lot.
Like,
Now's a good time to share it. 'cause
I've
you
had
can get
about at
your buddies
least
in
at least
win the
15
contest.
years of practice of singing in the shower. I think that accounts for something. It may not been like, I might not had a vocal coach there. I might not had like, the help that I need, but what really pushed me to, do that was the fact that people like it. People like my voice. So I was like, why not further my talents, and why not do it naturally, naturally while I'm in the shower, scrubbing my body, building my confidence. And then when I get out the shower and I'm in the mirror, I kind of do the same thing. That's where I try to get my look right. Where I try to get the ooh, you try to ooh, try to get that look right. So that's kind of where I've been getting my practice from. And you spend about 30 to 45 minutes in the shower, singing. That's a lot of practice over 10, 15 years. So just know I put in some work now.
Good morning, Mark.
Like
Mark
Eric,
Shepard's going to be
shut
coming
the
on
hell up.
Thursday. No, I let you do your thing because everyone loves hearing you talk. They'd rather hear you talk than me. I just like...
We've hit our 100 message mark. Just
Mhm.
letting y'all know. So
Keep it moving.
keep
So
going.
let's start with the... So Mark Shepard from NECAN is going to be on tomorrow, which is cool. He's going to give us an update about what's going on with that. And... Yeah. I definitely want to start... Good morning, Trish. Making a concerted effort to get on some more advocates and stuff.
Good
on the
morning,
show.
Trish.
So I'm excited to...
Trish always comment in all caps. She is a very exciting person.
She just has that cap locks on. She's living that cap locks life.
It's a difficult life because usually
Usually it means
people
you're
think
yelling.
people think you screaming at them, but then also autocorrect don't work when it's all caps.
Oh, who knew?
Who knew? I knew.
I didn't know.
Because I be trying to yell at people in all caps to leave me alone, and
I never
I spell it wrong sometimes, and it don't fix it.
I never knew that because I don't usually spell in all caps. I say
Go ahead, try to type something in all caps and see if autocorrect fix it. You're going to be mad as hell. You're going to be sending all types of stupid stuff. You trying to be mad and sending in all caps and you can't correct yourself. Rodney,
yeah, the
what's
tie's
up?
looking good today.
We know you a mental
looking
health
good today.
advocate, Rodney.
So Rodney's going to be on Coffee Time with Almeida tomorrow morning,
Okay.
and then
Guess who gonna be in the comments doing the same thing he do to us? I can't wait. I'm waking up early for this.
Can I tell you something? You know what one of my favorite little like joys about the show, even after this many days in a row, is when people contact Nick the intern and treat him like an intern.
Damn.
Like
Nick.
they'll reach out to him and they like task him. They task him with doing stuff. It's amazing.
Damn, Nick.
I love it.
Well, that just means you in a position of power, my brother.
No, that's true. I guess he's the gatekeeper.
Yeah.
All right. So today's contest,
You
CBD
the way
lip
to
balm.
us.
Everyone is gonna want this CBD lip balm. I know it. I haven't tried it yet. I actually personally don't like lip balm, but you do. You're gonna be trying some. And it's from Avril, who's
do like some lip
award-winning. Avril is the award-winning jam
big old
from the
lips.
Harvest Cup this last year, so you know she makes good infused products. So contest for today. Let's get it going. So I have a question for you. Do you have you could probably think of your top 10 songs, right? Or top 5. That's probably easier. Just in general. You don't have to think of all 5 right now, but normally you would have, because I can't ask you to name your favorite song of all time, right? You don't have one, do you?
Nah, not really.
Right, so you kind of have a top 5, and you're nervous about saying one of them because you don't want to forget some of the others, right? You really probably have a top 10.
I could. If it was a song I need to pick now, I already know what song I pick.
All right, so that's the song. So hold on. So for today's contest, you need to guess Eric's favorite song. There's no hints yet. We're gonna have hints later on the show, but you need to start guessing now because the first person who guesses it wins the CBD. And you have to name artist and song title. So it's his favorite song, but that song could be by
rough.
a number of different artists, and you might be thinking of somebody else, right? So you need to name the artist and the song title. Go. But thanks everyone for let's see. I want to see how many people real quick are watching because I'm
I'm gonna tell Scott the answer.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Make sure you paying attention, Scott.
All right. So, Nick the intern, how you doing there?
Hey, what's up, Mike?
Hey, give me just a second here. I'm gonna fix a little.
Are you fixing stuff? What are you doing?
I was just
Why,
making sure that we could see you.
I can't
why
see
are you the
you.
biggest
Yeah, I
asshole
know.
on Facebook?
Yeah, that's intentional.
It's the biggest asshole on. What did he say? He's the biggest asshole on Facebook.
Oh no, I think Eric's
Lauren
reading.
says
Eric's
she's
reading
the
the
biggest
comments.
asshole on Facebook, apparently.
Good morning, Laura. Um, Laura Lee. So, Nick the intern, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. It looks like you're resting comfortably at home today.
No, I'm actually at the Ambien factory, aka Roseanne's house.
Okay. And so, how is it there? What are we doing there?
We're waiting for Dan to get his ass off the couch and fix a sandwich or something like that. But we're just hanging out, trying not to call people apes and shit like that. You know what I mean? Really trying hard here to just channel our inner Roseanne during the quarantine. You know, if you haven't watched Roseanne, it's maybe a good thing to do that right now. It might make you feel better.
Does it make you feel better?
No, it just makes me feel better about myself that I yell at people like she does.
Hmm. Okay. So what else is going? So where is Roseanne's house? I'm not even sure where that is.
It's in the Ambien factory. They relocated the set to the Ambien factory in an undisclosed location in some part of the Middle East. So like it's like in this you have to like drive by the poppy fields that they have in Afghanistan, and then you get to this one point where you have to speak some weird language and have a password. So I was out of the loop on that one. And then they brought me to the Ambien factory, which is where all the celebrities get their medicine to blame all their fuck ups. So I
Fr-
figured I could
from
come
the Middle
here
East.
to solve my intern problem with you guys. Because if I start taking Ambien, I'll have a decent excuse at least when I fuck up.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense. So are you on Ambien now?
No, not yet. I did. I'm waiting for my doctor to tell me if I take it the crushed up way with a straw, or if you just take it with water. So I'm waiting for Roseanne to come back on set to kind of let me know what she does. You know what I mean? She's the real expert in Ambien taking, mishap, delusion, sleight of turkey neck moment. You get what I'm saying?
Barely,
Like she
barely.
has that
But
thing.
so you're on the set. Everyone's still hanging out on the set. I didn't realize that show was still going.
Yeah, still going strong. Trump America, man. You know, this is what it looked like in the 90s. Just look outside today. You know, it's great. Look at the fridge. I love the fridge. Oh, wait, hold on. The fridge. How we do this?
Wrong
There we
side. Yeah, there you go. The fridge. Yep.
Hey, I'm learning. See, look at the fridge. I love the fridge. I think it's great. I think it's a fantastic fridge. I think it's actually probably one of the best fridges I've ever seen on the Roseanne set. It looks like Home Depot came through on time that day, you know. And look at all the food that they have.
So, Nick, after you're done with your visit at the Ambien factory in the Middle East, which is also doubling as the set of the Roseanne TV show, where are you off to next?
I didn't realize how funny that sounded until I actually heard it. I have no idea. I'm gonna take some of this Ambien with Roseanne and see what happens, and I'll tell you where I end up waking up tomorrow. Did
Okay,
you
well,
talk about those Jordans today yet?
no, so we didn't. So why don't we give us the quick rundown on it, Nick? Tell us
Well,
tell us.
there are these Air Jordans that. So we're trying to feed hungry families on the show, correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay, we have farm shares,
Emphatically.
correct? So if you go and donate, you get an option to win shoes with shoelaces on the side. These are expensive shoes with shoelaces on the side. You see that? Like, this isn't pay less. This isn't where like the shoes come already laced.
I still
Right?
insist that
Like-
Payless puts the laces on the side as well, but go on.
But so check that out.
So basically these are fat ass Jordans. The sponsor is Jolly.
Super Scott.
The sponsor for
Super
these is
Scott.
Jolly Vapors. We've got the links up. And so basically, if people go and they donate,
Can't see the shoe.
yeah, no, yeah, whatever. Yeah, we got.
The house is in the way. The room.
Yeah, so it's the black and green Jordans, and basically
Good
whoever wins gets to
morning,
pick the
Melissa.
size. These are going to be attached to. This isn't a daily giveaway. This is attached to like us raising money to feed families.
Good morning twice.
I don't
Melissa.
see any likes in the comments or anything. It's like I'm holding this shoe up for nothing. I might not want to. I don't want to give this shoe away anymore, guys. I'm done.
It's too late.
I don't want to give this shoe anyway. I'm going to keep this shoe because no one's liking anything. There's no comments going on. I don't see anything. I'm a mentally stable genius. Okay.
So
and the thing is,
what we need
I
so
might take these shoes
so
because I'm at the ambient factory and I just see a little likes going on. I don't see any. This is just
so everyone, you can go and make sure that you check out Jolly Vapors.
Sharing.
The link is in the the link
No
is pinned.
sharing.
The
I
link
don't
is
see
pinned
any
to the
sharing.
comments.
I don't have bing. Remember the brings that we used to hear?
And
Now I got these Nikes.
hey, hold on a second, because people need to hear this because I need to move on. You ready? Is that okay? Just making sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I had an aneurysm.
So we've got a fundraiser going on right now. That money that gets donated is going to be used. All of it's going to be used to buy food from local farms, like Healthy Futures Farms. And we're going to match that up with people who are in need. So women, elderly, people with kids, people alone. So for every dollar, here's the deal. So far, I think we have $800 and something. So everyone that already donated before, don't worry about it. You're included in this. We're going to have this prize and a few others. This is basically an add-on. It's to just thank the people that... yeah, Laura Lee, that he's not using really good technology. But thank you. So,
Laura Lee, I love my shit stuff. Thanks.
Wait, what? So...
Shitty. My camera's shitty, man. It's okay.
No, she meant your green screen is wonky.
Yeah, because I don't even got one.
I know, right? That's crazy. So for every dollar that you happen to donate to the charity, doesn't matter if it had been from some other time or this time or another future time, every dollar counts towards an entry. We're going to do some giveaways. This is one of them. It's a big one. You don't have to wear awesome Air Jordans. You can give them away to somebody, and you can pick the size if you happen to win. So, and Nick. Hey, Nick.
Hey, Mike.
We appreciate you coming on, and we hope that you can come on tomorrow from wherever you happen to be. Give the cast of Roseanne our best.
I'm going to try not to sleep in Dan's bed. The place smells like nasty cheese. Smells like great weed. And there's no weed here, so that's bad.
Nick the intern, we appreciate you. Godspeed, and we'll talk to you soon.
Hasta la cha-cha.
Nick the intern, folks. Nick's fun. I guess he's in the Middle East. So the contest is cool. So it's tough for me to make sure that people understand what that is. But if you donate to the charitable effort that we have going to connect farm fresh food, locally grown produce with families that need it, every dollar that you donate is a chance to win stuff like the sneakers. We're going to have a few other prizes too. We have some other folks that are going to throw in stuff. So yeah, it's pretty cool. They're dope ass expensive sneakers, apparently.
You can get them in kid sizes.
I wonder if they can get them in kid sizes. Nick the intern will probably undoubtedly be back in the comments in just a moment, and so I'm sure he can answer that question. Hey, what's up, man? Too much. Just Just bringing your stuff up here. How are you this morning? Good. So far, so good. I'm still waiting. Are people by the way, Eric, are people guessing? So, by the way, I know you can't see us, right?
Nope, they just guessing your favorite porn categories.
Wait, they're guessing my favorite porn categories? How did that happen? Has nothing to do with the contest. The contest is for CBD lip balm. Oh.
Yay!
No, we're not guessing that. We're guessing Eric's favorite song. We're guessing Eric's favorite song. You have to guess the artist and the title of the song. And if you get it,
oh my god,
you're gonna get CBD lip balm, which is totally awesome. But no, nobody needs to be guessing my favorite porn categories. No, we don't need to do that. Why do I need to have a favorite?
Hell nah, that's crazy.
Tie tricks.
That's the category.
That's what Tanya. Shout out to Tanya. Tanya immediately gets all kinds of likes in the comments.
That probably pops up too.
Yeah, it's gonna pop up like in everyone's feed now. Tie tricks.
I second tie tricks, tie bondage. Oh yeah, this is getting out of hand.
Well, maybe this is perfect timing to segue into.
We gonna need a little break, my man. The crowd is in it. We're trying to get the comments back popping, and as soon as we start talking about Mike's tie,
yeah, nobody cares about your favorite. Nobody cares about your favorite.
Of course, they don't care about mine.
My favorite.
You know why they come to this show? They come to this show to see that.
No, there's
tie
like three.
move.
They people that come here for the ties.
They want to see that tie.
I think.
Move.
I don't know. I think there's three.
Make it move without using your hands.
What? Who said? Did somebody say that?
No. That's what they want to say. Yo, they love talking about that.
I'm not even sure
shit.
what that implies, but
they love talking about that.
All right, so this is perfect, I guess, to segment.
Got everybody woke now.
Just to bring us to our next segment, or our first segment of the day. Giuseppe Vazzino. Giuseppe, did I say that right?
Yo, what's up, Boston
Bike? Who's the owner of MyBongOrYours.com, which is both a website and an app that you can get on your phone. And so he's joining us today to tell us all about it, because it's like a cannabis friendly, which Facebook is not, right? Like, this is about as cannabis friendly as we can get. But yeah, so Giuseppe, welcome to the show. We appreciate you joining us today.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate you having me on the show. Thanks.
Yeah, so, a lot of the folks in the audience, there's actually a lot of folks that are friends with you on Facebook or knew you. You used to live up in the New England area, but now you're down sort of like southern East Coast, right?
Yes, I'm in South Carolina. I was just about to head back to Mass, and then, this pandemic happened, so I'm stuck here until, things ease up a little bit. But it's all right. The weather's nice.
Yeah, right? Yeah, it's actually, and it's turning out to be a nice day here today too. It started out cold, but it's warming up. So
right.
Giuseppe, there's a lot of folks out there that, especially now in the pandemic, right, that are single or they're looking to date. So, Facebook isn't necessarily known for being friendly to like sort of cannabis topics. And so, tell us how and why you came up with the idea of MyBongOrYours.com.
I basically, so when I came up with the idea for My Bong Yours, that's in a time when Massachusetts was just passing recreational and so on and so forth. Everybody was going towards the grow, and I do my own grows, but I felt it was saturated with that. So I try to figure out what is one thing I can do that nobody else has thought of, and I came across a picture, and it sparked the idea, and MyBongOrYours.com was born. So basically, it is a dating site for cannabis singles. It does have software in it that allows you to match with your partner other than you guys just smoke pot. So it tells you how much in percentage how much you guys match, like 180%. So the app is downloaded directly from the website. So on your phone's browser, you type in mybongoryours.com, and it should stay installed to home screen, whether you have iOS or Android. And once you do that, it turns into a Tinder style app.
Okay,
So
very cool. And so, how
yeah.
long have you had the website up and running?
This year, actually this month will be 2 years. It's it's going good. It's just it's like it's hit like a plateau, and now I need to be like, at an event. But with all this going on, I don't see an event happening anytime soon.
So,
So
so are your users generally, is it East Coast? Is it U.S. based? Do you have international users?
yeah, it's actually nationwide. I have people from Denver, people from California. I have UK people. So it's actually international now, but it's sporadically across the country and out of the country. It's not heavily populated in one section. So if you go to try to swipe um, your matches, you may not find one depending on where you are. A lot of Massachusetts people have signed up, so you have a better chance of finding a match then. It's just about getting more people on, and just like having that cluster of people that they can swipe um, and talk to.
Well, and it can't hurt because a lot of folks aren't necessarily cannabis friendly when it comes to their relationship. So, it's probably one of those things that if you are a regular consumer, you probably want to match up with somebody who is also either cool with that or a regular consumer, right?
Yes, and that's kind of what my research found when I was doing this. I jumped on all sorts of websites and all sorts of dating apps that were free, and I put in that I'm 420 friendly, so on and so forth, and I very rarely got any matches except for the some of them that actually put 420, and then when I took it down, and then I went back in, I got more matches. And then when I said I smoke cannabis for medicinal purposes, they were like, "Yeah, well, I don't know," So doing this, I basically took the stigma and the taboo, if you will, out for everybody else. So now, if you come onto the site and you download the app, you know that if anybody you match is a smoker and does smoke cannabis and supports it.
Have you had any success stories come out of the site?
Yes, actually, as soon as we started, we had this girl Crystal, and I can't remember the name of the kid. I'm not even sure if they're still together, but they came together, and she wrote a little article thing that I posted on the site. And we also have one of our own moderators in the group. She actually met somebody from another state, and they got so close that he actually moved with her, and they're actually living together now. So it's kind of cool. In only 2 years, and we have about 700, 800 people on there, and we've already found the connection. So I really think it's going to be a good thing for people to go on, especially if you smoke.
Very cool. Well, Giuseppe, we appreciate you coming on and telling us. This is really cool because I think there's not a lot of options out there for folks who, for sort of cannabis specific stuff. If that's, and for a lot of folks who
I'm
consume
finna sign up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Give me a
You answer all the
profile.
questions.
All you
And
ladies
the
out there
question,
who want to match, you know what to
and,
do.
just to let you know that there is more women than guys on there. So
For real.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's
And you can see your matches. They may not be like if you sign on, and it will show you who you're compatible with all over the site. So it doesn't just, you can look for the matches near you, or you can talk to a broader range, like from someone from Denver, for instance. You know what I mean?
yeah. They said, is this swipe like Tinder or match like questions? Swiping scares me. That's just the worst.
It's like eHarmony a little bit. So like I try to take a lot of the questions out, but just leave the important ones. Like, are you a morning person? Do you smoke dabs? Do you do edibles? You know do you just grow? I mean, there's some people who love cannabis and just grow. I know a few of them.
Hmm. Somebody said being ugly doesn't help neither.
No,
Meaning to find a match. Meaning when you're like trying to find a match on the site, it helps if
yeah.
you're attractive.
Well, it will tell you, and I'm sure your match will tell you. So
Oh man.
Well, I imagine if somebody matches up with you, they probably think you're the other person's good looking there. I would think.
yeah, yeah, and I mean, so like when you hop on, it will say like uh, Janice is 80% compatible with you. And then it will go on and forth, and it brings it all the way down to like 50% and such. And that's just by the software and the way you guys answer the questions. So that doesn't mean that you guys are not compatible. It just means that based on the questions, that's how the software edited out.
Awesome. And so I think if I remember correctly, this used to sort of be like almost like a Facebook group for you, but did you shut that down when you created the site, or do you still have your Facebook group going?
I still have it going. It's actually secret. I put all the groups secret, just because there was a lot of stuff being reported to Facebook,
Right.
and I'm sure you're aware that Facebook is not impressed with us having a dating site and actually having it being somewhat successful, because Facebook opened a dating site. So when I started mine, the rumors were floating around that Facebook was open a dating app and site. So then they stopped letting me promote. I was promoting, and then they kept telling me that I was promoting illegal
Hey
contraband, which
sister.
I don't know how dating is promoting contraband, but it's yeah, they wouldn't let me. I had to change my logo, so I have two separate logos, one that I can somewhat promote with, and then they'll stop it because I don't know if it's the algorithms or it's someone who is reporting it, which I have no way of really knowing. I don't think, and so I kept it secret. So the group is still there, but the group is what really made me, go full fledged and get the software, get the app and website up and running. And if you look at the website on your computer, it's a little bit different. You can go on there and you can join groups, you can join chats like Facebook. So it's like a cannabis Facebook for the website, and then on your phone it's a Tinder style app. So it's kind of the best of both worlds if you think about it.
Well, that's really cool. Giuseppe, we appreciate you coming on. I know there's a lot of folks that are interested in checking it out, so hopefully you get
Mhm.
some new users checking it out and maybe finding a match for them. That'd be really awesome.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
and and Giuseppe, we'll also talk later about. I know you've got some genetics knowledge and stuff that you were interested in sharing. So we'll talk
yeah.
later. We'll talk later and see what's going on with that.
All right, man. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. I love the show, and keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks, man. We appreciate
Be
you
safe,
too,
man.
and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you, Giuseppe.
All right, man. Thank you again.
Giuseppe Vazzino. He's
Oh
very cool
yeah.
dude.
Y'all
He's
know
got a
where to
cool.
add me. Y'all know where to add me. I'm gonna be on there tonight. Jessica was asking a lot of questions. You gonna get on, Jessica? Are we gonna match? Yeah, I'm just messing with you, Jessica. I might get on though.
Well,
Thinking
so can I ask you a question? Have you, in the last like couple of months, have you gone on any dating sites and done some swiping?
Last couple months?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't been on there
Did you see anyone you recognize?
on a dating.
Yeah. I had. Like, there's some. Back in the day, I was doing some for fun, not even to try to whatever, just to.
If I recognize somebody in the community, I'm gonna send them a message. Hey, look if I'm on dating site and I'm swiping, and I swipe on some girl in the cannabis community, just understand, I'm hollering at you. I don't care. Don't care. I'm hollering. I'm sending you the what's up. I'm sending you the hey. You know, hey, you on there? I'm on there. Hey, yeah, it happens. So look, you catch me on there. Nah, y'all not gonna catch me on there though, cause I don't really go on there like that. I used to, but I don't really go on there like that. I might start again, but who knows?
I was thinking.
The days go by.
Nick the intern and I were talking about doing a show where he would set up a fake dating profile that was you, and then the whole thing would be him with the help of the audience just like swiping on people and having conversations with them and stuff. No, he would I don't know, he would like change your name or something. It would be your picture. It would be clearly a catfish. Like if anyone kind of knew, they'd know it wasn't real.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, yeah, I don't know. Be like
Trish said, "Holla at me." Trish, you don't want me. I'm telling you, this level of toxicity.
You need two. You need two N95 masks.
You need a whole gas mask plus
like
some
body. You need Keith's body suit.
Yeah, don't think you finna just. you don't want me hollering at you, Trish. As much as you believe you do.
Did you know you didn't try this one yet?
They always say the good looking ones is usually the most toxic, and that's correct. If you think I'm good looking, I'm most likely toxic to you.
Instagram is done. People should have hopped on this way. Jen, we're glad you didn't leave. Glad you're still here. Thanks to everyone who's still here. We're going to have Vanessa on in a few minutes. Vanessa Paradis. And we're also going to have John Griffin on.
I'm not
in a little bit.
I never said you was
John's
toxic,
show
Jessica.
Lots of cool cars.
I said I'm
toxic. We're
toxic.
doing regular car segments with John. Super psyched.
Jen, we believe me. I can tell by Zach's patience that I know that you are toxic. Zach has a lot of patience. Zach is a very calm man. He is a very humble, gentle human being, and I can tell that he does swim around in a lot of toxic, but he manages. And we love you, Jen. Niffer.
Knifer. She will knife you. So when John comes on, it's going to be with Blackbridge
Shout out
Motors
to Zach.
out of Connecticut.
Still alive.
And they have some badass cars they're going to show us. I'm actually really excited. By the way, I also started contacting some YouTubers, like automotive YouTubers, and asking if they want to come to the show, and some of them do, so that's pretty sweet. We hopefully are going to have one of the most powerful Audi RS3s out there, like one of the fastest Audi RS3s on earth. You're an Audi fan.
I do.
We figured that out. We figured that out on one of the shows.
Jessica said, "I look good, but I'm not toxic." And guess what? That's what the toxic people say.
To be fair, it's also what the non-toxic people say.
Yeah, true.
Everyone says that. I'm not toxic.
Anybody that say I'm not toxic definitely has a capital T in they toxic.
You say that you admit that you are. So maybe, does that mean you're not?
No, you admit that
everyone's toxic.
When you admit that you are, that just means you're an honest person. You're just honest with yourself.
That just means everyone's toxic. Because if you say you're not, then you are, and if you say you are, then you are. So you're.
Hey, I
everyone
look at it.
is-
I look in the mirror every day, and I haven't changed. So I think it's everybody else. So
Um. So by the way, did everyone just stop guessing what your favorite song is?
of course,
So nobody wants that CBD.
no, that's fine. Let them
Chapstick.
not guess because, or let them not guess because at the end of the day, my lips gonna be chapped.
It's
and y'all
amazing
lips gonna be
CBD
dry.
chapstick, people.
See, look, shout out to the people who admit it. Shout out to Robert. Robert said, I'm toxic.
This is Avril Andre.
Hold up your fist.
CBD
Put a fist in the
chapstick,
comments if you
people.
toxic.
You just gotta guess Eric's favorite song.
Laura said, I'm a redhead. Am I toxic?
Y'all
Well,
are
that's
gonna- y'all are
for
gonna-
you to decide.
Y'all are gonna make me rage give away a gift again, which didn't go over well.
Y'all-
People got really mad when I did that the other
You
day.
can't just say
Remember that?
because I'm a redhead, am I toxic? You can't ask that question. You decide if you toxic or not.
The other day I gave away a gift in anger.
Jen
At the
said,
end of
no
the show.
shame in my game. I come with flags,
Like-
all sorts of colors. Well, like I said, shout out to Zach holding it down at Six Flags because Jen got all the colors apparently.
Wait, what? Who's at Six Flags right now?
It's Zach. Zach live at Six Flags. Jen said she got a lot of flags. You don't get it? You gotta put it together. Six Flags. Jen, red flags.
Red flags.
She said she got all colors though, so red, blue, purple. I'd roll a dice. Jessica is beautiful. Whoa, uh-oh. We got some matchmaking in the comments. Who am I putting together? Who wanna roll the dice? And we have I'm an angel.
I'm like, you have my boobs. That's about it. But
Don't worry, you're not on live yet.
Well, I have my
I'm like,
moments.
this is weird.
Of course,
It's like this
Lauren,
little
we all
picture,
do.
but-
Here, I'll give you
Trish,
us
everyone.
two.
Whoa.
Oh, I can see
Oh
you.
my
Yay.
God.
Now you can. I'm switching it. Hopefully the stream doesn't drop. I just gotta. You gotta give me a minute. I gotta fix it. I wasn't.
Whatever.
I wasn't giving anyone else the ability to see us.
Jessica, how you keep saying all these things? You saying I'm an angel means you definitely
I know
not an
where
angel. You can't say good things. You can't be like, Uh-oh, we got a matchmaker in the Hey, Scott, you better watch out, bruh. Hey, Scott, hold your horses now. Don't be trying to talk. Don't be doing that. Hi, Jessica. Right here, this guy. Jen said, was that a fart? Who farted? Jen. Definitely a fart. That's the Sprite.
What is going on in the chat right now?
Somebody said somebody farted.
In the chat?
I don't know.
That's weird.
it's in the chat.
Well, who did it, guys? Call them out. Shoot, I want to know. Whoever smelled the Delta.
Hey Vanessa, turn your phone sideways.
Whoever denied it applied it.
It's my iPad, and it won't go sideways because my cat did something to the iPad, and now
What? The
nothing will go.
cat? How you gonna blame
That's-
the cat for your?
I have a cat that has hands.
Mm-hmm. Jessica
Does,
said
look.
it's true. Not scared to gas
has-
myself up. That's right,
She's like-
Jessica. Gas yourself up.
She's a hand. See,
Mhm.
and she knows how to use the iPad, and I don't know what she did.
She a Southern girl, isn't she? They're all angels down there. You can hear it when they talk. Okay, Robert.
I don't know why. It's not.
Okay, Robert, shoot your shot then. Shoot your shot, Robert. Don't miss now. Just make sure you pull up from a spot you used to shoot. Otherwise, you gonna miss.
So Vanessa, we're live on you right now.
Ooh,
Oh, that's
look at
good.
that,
That's
Miss
great.
Paradise.
Welcome, Vanessa Paradise, to the
Hey,
show.
Miss Paradise.
Hi, how are you?
We're so happy to have you on. It's a pleasure to see you.
And you.
Tell us what's been going on in life lately. We haven't seen you in like 2 weeks. What's going on?
I'm quarantined, like everyone else. Nothing. I'm just basically like, apparently I'm like a really good chef. I can cook loads of things now because I have nothing better to do.
What kind of stuff? What kind of stuff are you cooking? Because I'm hungry.
This morning I made an amazing breakfast sandwich.
Ooh.
I made basically like a sausage McMuffin, but like a little healthier because I use chicken sausage.
Huh.
And egg white and
cheese.
Swiss cheese though.
I don't know about Swiss, but go on.
Damn, cheese is cheese.
Well, Swiss is oily.
And then,
like Swiss is really oily.
Cheese is
when
cheese.
You put it on a sandwich.
If you a
like that.
cheese fan,
Oh.
cheese is cheese, my brother.
I know. I'm a cheese lover, but I do.
Ain't that
prefer
right,
the
Miss
Swiss
Paradise?
cheese. But it was like it was really good. It tasted. It's so funny.
Do you
I'm
toast the
sorry.
English muffin? Do you toast the English muffin?
Yeah, you toast the English muffin and then you put a little bit of butter like they do at McDonald's. That's why it tastes so good.
Ooh,
That's true, right?
Rub that butter on.
But
there.
theirs is like brushed butter. It's weird. I don't know about brushed butter.
Well, you got a problem with everything.
I mean, butter is butter. It's fine.
Thank
Like,
you, Miss Paradise. Shout out to you.
I'm like brushed butter. Like I don't. What is that? Ghee? I don't know.
No, I don't know. It's like because it's different. I don't know when you like get the lobster butter. It's just different than like regular butter. I
Yeah,
don't know.
no, it's clarified butter, which is ghee. But
Oh well, thank you. Ghee is also the outfit that Aikido people wear when they do their martial arts.
yeah, that too. But no, the eggs weren't doing any martial arts. Sadly, it was just a regular egg. But
No chicken in it.
I had chicken sausage.
Yeah, chicken sausage. Yeah, it was sort of like her. Everyone's saying it sounds delicious.
It's margarine, not.
It was.
butter.
By the way,
It
that's
really is.
that's how hungry not only we are, but everyone in the audience is that we've been talking about your breakfast sandwich for 3 minutes now, and everyone's like, "Yeah, that sounds good." Oh
It
yeah.
was damn good. I have to say, it was damn good.
So Rodney in the comments is saying at McDonald's they use margarine and not butter, which is probably why it didn't taste right to me.
That's why you think it's oily.
So
Because it's margarine.
by the way, can I tell you something? So that's why at McDonald's you can order it without the stuff on it, and then you can ask for butter, and then you can put real butter on it.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
By the way, you want to know something else? The other thing that you can do is ask for a little side of maple syrup, and then you can make your own
The
McGriddle.
pancake one.
Your McGriddle, yeah, no matter what.
Yeah.
Little
Yeah.
tip. And by the way, one last little McDonald's tip I'll give you. is if you go right at the end of breakfast and at the beginning of lunch, you can order both and then make yourself brunch. You can make yourself items that are not on the menu.
You could do that anyway at any time if you just ordered the big breakfast.
No, because the big breakfast is not necessarily available at all times, especially right now during the COVID virus. They have a very limited menu because for some reason I've decided to sometimes partake in McDonald's.
I didn't know that. There's one McDonald's and it's in Times Square, and I don't know, why would I walk over there when I can make my own sandwich? But I am craving McNuggets though.
Yeah, there's something to be said about McNugget. So we notice you have a lovely view outside of your house, your apartment.
Yeah. Do you want me to take you on the patio?
Yeah, sure.
Well, it's not a real patio. It's a balcony. Hold on.
Let me guess,
There we go.
it's one of those balconies you're not allowed to go out on, isn't it?
No, I am. It's just the door is stuck. I don't know why.
Hey, you need to go back inside. Your signal stinks out there. Go back inside.
Okay.
You tell that husband of yours he needs to move the Wi-Fi.
He doesn't have anything to do with that. Please stop.
Oh.
Then you should tell yourself that
Uh-oh.
you need to move the Wi-Fi.
Oh, I think we need to change the subject is what I think.
This is a fully feminist household.
No, we know.
That most,
So Vanessa, you
that
don't.
motherfucker don't do nothing.
So you can't add.
It-
You don't like chocolate?
It's funny because Vanessa doesn't know it. So Vanessa, everyone that comes on the show, I put their name up and then I put a title up, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, I didn't necessarily have a title for you, and so today's title is Badass Bitch. That's your title.
Thank you.
And it's because I knew at some point.
You were gonna rile me up.
Jason Trentholm is asking if you ever throw pennies off of your balcony.
No.
I know that would be awful,
get,
right?
Fined. That would be fine.
And you could hurt somebody.
I'm only on the 12th floor.
Oh, so are you suggesting that we try it? No, I'm just kidding. We shouldn't. We totally
A
shouldn't.
penny
There's
probably
no one
wouldn't be
out
bad,
there.
but a quarter is definitely gonna hurt.
There's no one out there anyway, so. There's no one there.
Yeah, that's true, right? It would just be a waste of change.
Yeah.
So, Vanessa,
Mm-hmm.
we've been talking about the idea of you coming on the show on the regular and doing some fun stuff, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you wanna tell us about it?
Well, we were gonna call it Thirsty Thursdays with a thirst trap, right?
Mm-hmm. I think that's what we.
What? I want to get involved. You know that's just around my lane right there. Get me in on this. What's going on?
We'll be hosted by the ultimate thirst trap, right? It's just basically like me and a friend, I guess, will come on and like share an entertaining anecdote, and if you guys like it, you can let us know, and if you don't like it, you can let us know. Like,
You gonna share what? You sharing what?
She's like, and if you don't like it, you can file it under. I don't give a crap.
Well, I would like to. I'm
but
definitely.
it's like it'd be fun to see like if people are like, what are you talking?
I definitely want to be in on this.
So yeah.
Thirsty Thursdays with a thirst trap.
So the idea is that you're gonna be doing some fun interviews with folks, right?
Yeah.
And they're gonna come on and like kind of tell some interesting stories.
Yeah. Hopefully, everyone finds them interesting. But yeah.
I'm definitely looking forward to it.
It should be fun. I definitely know interesting people. So, and I'm sure they all have at least one interesting story. I can't be the most interesting person in my friend group. I mean, I can be, but I can't.
Well, and so that's sort of the cool thing about it, right? Is instead of you having like somebody on for an hour talking about whatever, you'll have them on for like their most interesting story, right?
Yeah, it'd just be like a quick little fun story.
Yeah, right. That sounds awesome. I can't wait. I'm not artificially gassing you right now. I'm actually very excied for it.
No, like I know that because your face is completely deadpan, so it's fine. Yeah. Like,
Vanessa, you have a woman in the comments that said you don't like your man doing stuff for you? ? They're supposed to, and you do stuff for them still equally. That's what she said.
Oh.
Well, so go ahead. Yeah, why don't you
Yeah.
go ahead and comment on that, Vanessa? Why don't you go ahead and comment on that?
I feel like that's that's an ideal situation, but that's just not everyone's reality.
Your husband doesn't watch the show. You can say whatever you want. He's not on Facebook.
He doesn't do any. No, he doesn't really do it. He takes out the garbage, and he makes.
Her
we
husband is
have
Johnny Two
a
Socks.
we have a happy hour. What?
We have
Nice.
one guy that watches us on Twitch on the regular, and I was just telling Eric that guy is your husband, actually, in disguise.
No, he has no idea. When I told him about this, like my show thing, Thirsty, he was like, "What? Thirsty? What? What's a thirst trap? Is it sexual?" And I was like, "Oh my god."
So your husband's Jamaican?
He's from Jamaica.
No, I'm totally kidding. Your husband's British.
know.
Your husband's British.
He's British.
Dang,
and
Jen said if they don't do it for me, I'll
he's
do it
like
myself
63,
and probably
so he has no
right
clue
the
about
first
anything
time.
that's happening.
So you know a ton of people. I know we agreed to do Thursdays, and so I'm super excited. And I kind of feel like you're going to end up knowing enough people that hopefully we can figure out how to do it maybe more than once a week. But I think just to sort of be safe and get into it and ramp into it, right? Like, or just find a comfort zone.
It's just like a launch to see if like, because I'm not going to like sit here and tell a stupid story if like no one cares. I mean, I would.
Yeah, you totally would. You'd be like, put me on Saturdays.
Right. Put me on like Saturday night.
I demand Saturdays. Where's my agent?
Right. Here is my per diem list.
Exactly.
She said, I just asked because it sounded like she was offended that Mike told her to move the Wi-Fi for him, or told him to move the Wi-Fi.
No, so
I just have like a very strong. I'm a very strong reactionary. Like that's just my personality. Like, I'm sorry.
I could have suggested that Vanessa get a glass of water, and she would have been like, "Fuck you and your glass of water."
Yeah, exactly.
What are you trying to say? I'm thirsty. All right. Well. Exactly. All right. Just because my segment's called that doesn't mean I'm literally thirsty.
Doesn't mean I am one.
Doesn't mean I'm actually thirsty.
I'm just contrary. That's
I'm just figuratively thirsty. Damn it, not literally.
Yeah. Right.
So I'm super psyched for you to start doing that because it's going to be some fun, interesting stories. That I know I'm going to be totally and I think your friend Sean, I was about to like bring him on and steal probably one of your good guests, but I think you should have him. I think you should totally have him on.
I was going to have him as my first guest. He has a great story that involves me and falling off a bar stool. It's very funny. Like, that would be good. And he has he's going to be doing some kind of online thing, like singing. So he can promote that as well. And he is thirsty. He's a bigger thirst trap than I could ever be. So
are all of your guests going to be thirst traps?
I mean, in their own way.
Guess I'll be a guest.
We're all.
So.
Aren't we all thirsty for something?
But can I tell you something? Like, to me, it's funny because I sort of use that phrase like positively in a way. Like, I don't know, like to me that's.
I'm not using it pejoratively. I think it's
Yeah, I mean, I think if you think you got it and you want to show it off, like there's go do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah.
I mean, just cause, and to me, thirst trap means like you're trapping thirsty people, right? Like you're showing off, and all the thirsty people are like, "Hey," right? Like,
"Hey, Miss Paradise."
What's up, boo? What's happening?
Ooh, she touched her hair.
That's a signal. They tore their hair.
So we're super psyched. You're going to be coming on. I think we'll have, just in case you want to go a little longer or whatever, we'll give you some wiggle room. So we'll have you come on at like Thursday at like probably like 11:30 with your guest.
All right, that sounds good.
And we're super excited. Vanessa, thanks for hanging out with us for a little bit. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, I had fun. I like hanging out. That's good.
I can't wait to talk to you again.
Oh, you're gonna make me blush. And I don't blush.
That's the goal.
Vanessa Paradis, thank you for joining us today. We'll see you on Thursday.
Okay.
Awesome. Bye, Vanessa.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Miss Paradise.
Goodbye. I'm gonna leave now.
Yeah, you can leave if you
okay,
want.
okay.
If you want. It's up to you. You can chill.
You ain't gotta leave, girl. You can
whatever you
stay right there.
She likes the view from this camera better than from that camera. I think.
As long as you want.
I actually think I look better on this. I look better on this camera than I do on that camera.
Yeah, I don't know what camera you. The Instagram one like is way darker than the Facebook camera thing. So I don't know I don't know.
Yeah,
like
the laptop camera doesn't adjust as well as the webcam. That's why we use the webcam because it looks better from a he looks better. I think I look better in like very dim, almost you can't see kind of light. You know, it's sort of like the power went off in the restaurant, and there's just like a single birthday candle in the middle, and everyone looks fucking amazing. You look amazing. You know, like I look amazing with one birthday candle in a completely dark room, and this laptop camera kind of does that. So you actually have a better camera than everyone else gets. But we appreciate you. You're not on, you're sort of not on. People can hear you, but they don't see you anymore. You're not in anymore.
Oh, that's good.
So you can finish taking your clothes off. You can finish taking your clothes off.
Huh?
I don't know. I'm in my. This is it, boo. I'm in my like workout gear, boobs. Like,
Oh, okay.
I can show you the booty, but like, no, that.
Well, Eric's
I'm looking.
Eric's like, hold on, just a minute. We're gonna end the show early. Sorry, John.
Actually, y'all could Mike continue talking. I'm finna
I just found out.
I'm calling you right now. What's your number? What's your number?
Eric's like,
again,
how does the
Vanessa?
Zoom meeting thing work?
What's
How
your
does
number
this
again? 'Cause
invite
I
me into
need
this
to go.
room. Invite me into this room.
We are good at this.
Well, thank you, Vanessa.
Oh my god, yeah. Okay, yeah. I just thought about how I was a phone sex operator, and like that's the story. But, yeah.
What?
I'm not kidding. That's another story for another
It's good to
time.
be single. I need somebody to talk to at 12 at midnight all the way to 4 in the morning.
$1.25 a minute.
How much? $1.25.
$1.25, and if we get disconnected, you got to pay $5 to talk to me again. That's just how it is.
For real? That was the for real prices?
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, that's a lot. $1.25 a minute. That's a lot.
Eric's wondering if they have any openings. If they need any.
I think.
Hey.
I think they're closed because I did it before we had, social media. So there's no way you could keep yourself private now. You know.
If I was paying $1.25 a minute, you better be talking every second.
Oh my god!
You better not breathe.
I make you forget that you're paying $1.25 to talk to me. Honestly,
You made me forget.
I was,
What?
I was top of the game.
Well, I like that confidence. I'll be calling you tonight. I want to see if this trick work.
Oh, it's totally true.
I love our conversations, Vanessa. We really are going to have to talk on the phone.
Nick the intern says he needs a loan.
Don't ask Roseanne.
He needs a payday loan, except he doesn't get a paycheck.
Trish said it's $5,000 a minute for her.
$5,000 a minute, yeah. That's
Shoot,
expensive.
you only talking to millionaires then.
All right, Vanessa, we appreciate you, and we'll see you on Thursday.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Jessica,
For real, Steve.
For real this time.
Jessica said,
Bye.
Jessica said, I'm not a snack though. I'm a 5-star gourmet meal. Damn, what you got on your plate? Cause I want to know. What you got?
Vanessa's fun.
JT said, do you take credit? Yes, yo, she a freak. How do we be friends, Vanessa? Aw, shit. Y'all done woke Jen up. Y'all done woke her up. Look at her, she blowing up the comments. Uh-oh.
I look horrible in this one too.
It's okay, Jen. We'll get you up there. We'll make sure you and Vanessa link up, and then we can all, figure this out. Let's gather the freaks. Mike's segment idea sex talk. Damn, I'm out. Peas, Eric. Your favorite. Look at Jessica. If it's peas on your plate, best believe I'm not eating. I'm just saying. Fun fact: funeral
What's up, John?
strippers are a thing in China. What?
I'm just getting your shot ready.
He said
I can't. Can you hear
funeral
me?
strippers are a thing. Can you guys wave
yeah, let
hi
me see
to my
me.
friend? She's having a bad day. Well, hey friend, how are you today?
I look horrible today.
I
though.
hope
That's
you
why I
feel a
was
lot
trying to
better,
save
Lawrence
you
friend. Shout out to Lawrence friend. She's having a bad day. And hopefully we can cheer her up with a little singing to serenade your ears.
we're totally cool with it.
Heather Marie Brown said there should be a topless delivery service. So what you want me to deliver some pizza with no shirt on? Is that your
Oh,
idea?
hold on. Let me make sure I.
You talking about like a Hooters for delivery?
Well, I definitely copied and pasted it, so I know I didn't spell it wrong. It's Stan DiGuiseppi, right? I won't re-butcher it. I thought I had said.
Robert said Jen or Jessica. He said, "Oh, and a dessert."
Man, I'm
Boy,
excited.
Robert been shooting his shot all day. Robert.
Yeah, sure. That's not a problem. And we'll bring you on in just a minute, okay, John? All right. So up next, we are gonna have John Griffin on with Blackbridge Motors. For some reason, that's like a tongue twister for me today. Blackbridge Motors. But they're out of Connecticut, and they have some badass cars. You guys haven't seen it yet, but I have. I wonder how the contest is going today for the CBD chapstick. Who wants it? Who wants that chapstick? Who wants it? I don't think anyone wants it. What's up, Rebecca? I saw Rebecca go live on her thing. I wonder if when you use CBD chapstick, if it makes your lips feel funny. What do you think?
Nah, I've had something.
What are you reading there in the comments?
None.
Nothing. So I feel like because it was my choice to have people guess what your favorite song was, and I don't really feel like people were really guessing it.
I don't know.
Do you think it
People
was the
don't
CBD
care.
chapstick? Maybe they didn't. Maybe it was the
People
CBD
don't care
chapstick
about no
thing.
CBD chapstick.
Jen is saying if you use the chapstick first, then people will be interested. That's true. I think that would have been true. We just don't
Who
have
all
any
gonna
of it
be
with us.
interested if I put these
Jen, it's Avril's chapstick.
these
by the way.
chocolate
She's
lips
making
on the chapstick first? You don't want no chocolate residue on your lips or your chapstick. All you gonna do is get some of them.
What do y'all think of my tie today? Anybody? Tomorrow we're.
It's not that impossible to guess Heather Marie. All of a sudden now a thing is hard for you. That's crazy. You want so much and all of a sudden. Y'all want a hint? All right, here's the hint. The hint is.
Oh, it's lip balm. I'm sorry, it's not chapstick. It's lip. Isn't it the same? Isn't lip balm just in a different shape?
Okay, here's the hint. It's a
Yeah,
East.
it's Avril's.
It's an
It's totally
East
Avril's.
Coast artist. There's your hint. I took away half the artists in the world now.
So folks, up tomorrow we're gonna have Rehabulous with Nurse Cheryl,
It's an East Coast artist.
and we're also gonna
The
have
national anthem. What the
Jody
hell?
Chapin come on with Green Nurse on the Grow for with master cultivator Nathan Android.
We fly high, no lie.
Yeah, so it's
You
not
know
chapstick. It's
we
apparently it's lip balm.
holy.
So that means I guess it's in a little tin.
Trish, I said it's an East Coast rapper. You said Tupac.
And y'all can still win that if you guess in the comments. Oh, do we want to give a hint? It's
I
time.
did.
Guess,
I
oh,
just
what'd
gave
you
one.
say?
Says it's an East Coast rapper.
Oh, East Coast rapper. Okay.
We fly high, no lie. No, that's not it. That's not the song. I was just singing that song because that was a good song when it came out. And Jessica reminded me of it.
Man, look at that.
Chapsticks is a name brand.
Look at that.
They
Look at
are
that
the
thing.
same product. It's Cotton Swab.
Look at that thing. Don't you want that thing?
I've seen one.
I want that. I don't want to just see it. Man. Land Rover Defender. I would totally take one of those. And that's an old one. That's like I think it's from like the 90s.
Chapstick is a brand full of chemicals. This is natural lip balm.
So the prize today is natural lip balm infused with CBD. And you can be the winner. You just need to guess Eric's favorite song. And the one hint he gave so far is that it's an East Coast rapper. So get on it. Get on it. All right, so up right now, though. Man, look at these cars. This is crazy. I'm so bereft of cars. John Griffin, thank you so much for joining us again. We had you on the other week. You were showing us some of your amazing cars, and now you're back today at Blackbridge Motors out in Connecticut. Welcome, John. What's going on?
Me back, and super duper thank you for all the nice comments that people gave on last time. Like, I was just telling the boys here that, like, you know, especially in these trying times, you know, cars are an escape, right? And they're fun to look at, they're fun to talk about. So, you know, let's do that and kind of forget about our troubles for a little while. And that's what the first one was designed for. That's what this is designed for. I will tell you, though, before I launch into all this, I did have a little spot of good news today, car related, which is awesome. I had been fighting for the last like 3 years. I just kept deferring it. I had 2 31 plus tickets in the state of New York. You know, deferred them, went to court. In one instance, the cop didn't show up. In the other instance, the cop showed up but lost my ticket. So they get a second bite at that apple, which was supposed to be right around now, actually. Got a letter in the mail, expunged, dismissed. I'm legit again. Yes. So that was a big load off of my mind, because I'm actually, had I been a couple miles fast, one cop laughed at me when he came to had I been a couple miles an hour faster, they would have pounded my shit. Anyway, so that was really good news for me this morning. So I thought I'd share. All right. So as you mentioned, we are at Blackbridge Motors in lovely, beautiful South Norwalk, Connecticut. And as you will see, this place is this is the lab, man. And this room here, let me reverse and I'll show you around. This room is actually, these guys are so good at what they do that even in these trying times, they just expanded into this wing. They just opened their own upholstery shop. I mean, this is the real deal. The original room, which you'll see too, is like an old school, like freaky boathouse. I mean, this is the lab. And before we go further, let me introduce you to our heroes. This is Stan DiGuiseppi.
Hey, Stan.
He's the technical wizard behind all this stuff. Hello, boys. And this is John Egan. He's also, you know, a wizard in that regard, but he's sort of more, I guess, the business side, you'd say, John? Yeah, exactly. All right, so
Nice to meet you, John.
What are we doing here? So last time we were here, I told you that a couple of my cars were gone and they were with my boys. Well, here they are. So this is my 68 E-Type that the guys are doing their wizardry on. And as you can tell, they are deep in it. this car, guys, funny. I thought I bought this car with seats and stuff. Yeah, and guys, seriously, I can't take it back this way, guys. This really needs to be. Yeah, what are you doing? What are you doing? So they're deep into this. This is a great car. This car was a good conditioned car. I actually did something lights out stupid. I bought this car in Flushing, Queens, and just with no sense that this would work at all. I drove it the first day I had it. I drove it all the way out here to Connecticut, and it didn't let me down. It was shocking, actually. That was really stupid. I should not have done that. Anyway, what these guys do, and they will tell you more about it when I hand over the baton, is they take classics like this and they just make them better. The first thing is safety, reliability, and that's what they're doing here, because this car was on its way, but it needed a little TLC. So even though that looks like a mess and is literally giving me the freaking shakes, this all has a good ending eventually. So that's one of my things that's over here, and I'm lucky it's with these guys. When we go into the other room, you'll see my FJ.
So John,
I want to hand it over. Yeah.
Are they doing are they doing body work on that, or are they doing any performance improvements, or what? I noticed the seats are out.
Well, let me ask the guys, because I actually at this point have forgotten what I'm paying them for. Guys, they the boys ask, are we doing any performance upgrades to this? Are we doing anything along those lines?
Well, we started off with just essentially replacing the entire exhaust system on it. Run that back to LDF spec. Once we got that completed, we ended up actually upgrading you to some coilovers, or not coilovers. They all, shocks and springs on it, but they're all adjustable. A little bit more. It's going to handle a million times better than what you originally had. I'll show you what you had versus what we now have to go to that shop. All new carb adjustments. We're in the process of determining whether or not we want to convert to an EFI system, which is like high fuel injection, versus the carburetor and tri-carbs that are in it right now. Just give you a little bit more power. Again, with our main focus of reliability, you never have to pump the pedal to actually get this thing fired up.
Awesome. And guys, with these guys, and Stan, chime in at any point. With these guys, I love these guys to death. They know that, but you gotta watch these guys. I remember one of my first interactions with these guys. I brought my 59 190 SL in, and I swear to God, they looked at me with a straight face and they're like, "This would be amazing with an electric powertrain." And I was like, "Give me my car back. You're out of your mind." So there's always that balance between like originality and usability. Like what John was talking about, they're the famous triple SU carbs. Anybody who knows a Jag E-Type knows this look, knows this setup. But look at it. It's like fucking, pardon my language, steampunk. And yeah, so the secret is, even if we did do EFI, how do you make that in such a way that it doesn't ruin the character of the car, right? And that's kind of the balance. I mean, Stan, can you speak to that at all?
Yeah, they do make systems that look aesthetically correct. That being said, these particular carburetors, we did go through them. I have to say, it does run really well. Yeah, we're actually kind of fighting ourselves now, because we got these cars running so perfectly that we're back and forth on whether or not we even need to do the EFI.
Well, let me break the tie. Which is cheaper?
We have it right now.
Okay.
That's a good question. Let's also recap that John wasn't kidding when he bought this car. He literally drove it straight to me and dumped it in my lap and said, "Straighten this thing out." So I think we've done a pretty good job. Obviously, like you said earlier, we started by making it reliable and safety first. We went through the brakes, the suspension, both front and rear, and then picking at all the electronics. As you can see, that's what we were in the middle of here.
Yeah.
But I have to say, this car runs really well, and as reliable as it was the day you hopped into it. It's only going to be better when you get into it the next time.
I can't, dudes. Like I can't wait. I can't wait. And again, I mentioned these guys just opened a upholstery shop back here, and which is an amazing level up. And we're going to do this purple color, which it's growing on me. Let's put it that way. But we're going to do something really, really cool with the interior of this, and I can't wait. But I'm not the star of the show. I want to hand it over because I want to show you guys some of the magic that these guys can do. So let's talk about the Defender, guys. Can you tell us about this?
This is a 1997 Land Rover Defender 90. Came in with the OEM 4.0 liter V8, which
Hold on one second. Let me hand him in your pod. Pop those on.
So the Brits are notorious for a multitude of electrical issues, not having any power, constantly unreliable. So we have a different take here on restoring cars, and it's a huge focus on reliability and drivability, as well as safety, of course. So what we do instead is, this is a full frame-off restoration, all new. Basically, the only thing that you're looking at in this car that's original is the bulkhead, the frame, and the bed. Other than that, every single body panel was replaced. The entire powertrain was completely overhauled. We replaced it with a 6.2 liter Chevy LS3 fuel-injected Corvette engine. It's got roughly 490, depending on how we tune it, to 520 horsepower. We made that up to a 6L80, which is a 6-speed automatic transmission with a push-button shifter. Everything that you're looking at in this engine bay is completely handmade, going from our relay brackets to our ECU brackets all the way to our braking system. A lot of these companies out there that are doing these conversions are still relying on the original vacuum booster. This is a completely independent, hydraulic-powered Hydro Boost braking system. You essentially stop this car with the push of your big toe. It'll come to a complete stop. So you have a high and hard pedal. It's way more safer. Top of that, we converted everything to disc brakes, so you no longer rely on the rear drums, which most RW trucks have. This NAS was lucky enough to come with them. Everything gets redone from, our radiators are all custom. Our welder in the back, we'll show you later, basically welds in new bungs. Our intakes are completely custom. Our exhaust is completely custom. Everything that you're looking at in this car has been touched by hand and crafted within 30,000 square feet that we have here.
Right down to if anybody's ever had to jump start a Land Rover, they know you got to take the driver's seat out to jump start it.
Let's give Stan hop in here. Let's give him the other ear pod. Hopefully you guys can hear better.
So what we make sure we do is we give them an extra port so you can jump start it like a regular car just by popping the hood. It may seem kind of elementary, but it really is something, and everything we build, we try to make everything we can better than it obviously was. Now you don't have to take the seat out just to jump start a car and be surprised how those little things that we think of really add up. And we do that from the tip to the tail.
So we converted this dash to it's called a 2007 Up Puma Land Rover Defender dash. This truck has AC. You see our custom gauges in there on the push button shifter, which is to the right. This truck's getting outfitted with Recaro front seats. We wrapped everything in Alcantara. The interior of this truck's going to really, really come out nicely.
Awesome. Beautiful.
Beautiful. On top of that, you can see the kind of the wide angle. Most of these trucks, none of these trucks stock come with what you're looking at right here, which is called the Con wide body kit. This is fully fiberglass. It just kind of gives it a little bit of an aesthetic appearance and give it a good stance.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
It's got the Fox Racing shocks, 2.5-inch lift kit, all new casted radius arms. Everything underneath this truck is completely brand new.
Hey, John, let's just for a second, real quick, because I'm sure the guys want to know. Let's just be rude for a second. And what is the buy-in for something like this, if you're willing to share?
A fully custom Land Rover Defender 90, fully outfitted with every single perk that you could think of, is roughly right around $250,000. Wow. Now, we start at right around 180, and then it usually just works its way up from there. And that comes with what you're essentially getting out of that is a fully drivable, reliable 2020 vehicle that looks like it just came out of the 80s, the 90s, with a 50,000 mile warranty from GM straight from the factory, and a 50,000 mile warranty from us. And you just get a cool, badass truck that you can actually drive. You don't have to worry about any of the issues. The question that Stan usually asks everybody when they come in is, every time you hop in your car and you go to CVS, are you worried that it's not going to start when you come right out? And 99% of the people are like, you're right, I'm completely worried. 99% of the time, it doesn't start. So
in other words, you're taking all the good fun bits quality of classic and taking out all the annoying stuff. Exactly. We want, when the owners Blackbridge started, his whole focus on this company was to kind of make the classic car industry fun. It's got a pretty good reputation of being, the classic 69 Mustang stuck on the side of the road because there's some sort of fuel issue, some sort of electrical issue. We take that out of that.
Hey guys, real quick, Mike, you can still hear us, okay, right?
Yes.
All right, cool. What I want to do now is I want the guys to take us to the other side of the shop, which is just lights out awesome, and show you guys some of the other wizardry. So if I drop out in the long walk through this hallway, we'll get right back with you, okay?
Okay.
And again, this is all brand new wing that these guys added, which just is a testament to how good they're doing with this operation. There's a reason why I take my stuff here. It's like you couldn't do any better. Now we're moving into the original part of the shop, which again, like I told you, is like an old school boathouse. Actually, what was it, John?
It was a marketplace for a while. Originally, I think it was like a factory.
Yeah, it was an industrial. Yeah. They were sailing on stuff in World War II back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the building itself is pretty amazing. The way TC was in it. Mike, you still have us, right? Mike?
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right, good. All right, so
I'm having trouble hearing you though, John.
This is the original.
I have to switch over to the
Okay.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, hold on a second, guys. I'm just going to switch over to Wi-Fi. Just give me 1 second, okay?
Yeah, no problem.
All right, John, where should I be?
Blackbridge.
I'm just enjoying my cookie. You too, you're eating around those raisins.
Well,
yeah. And do me a favor, because I'll just stand next to you guys when you talk. Let me throw the other one in just so they can hear me.
I don't know if
Do. We'll come back to them in just a second. I think they're fixing their Wi-Fi since they moved to the other side of the building.
Okay, Mike, you got me?
Yep, you are back.
All right. So here we go. And I'm just because I thought I was a television producer, but for audio things, if these guys talk, I'm just gonna stand next to them. So check out this awesome building. I mean, the building itself is cool, and just look at some of the stuff they've got around here. So
one of the things I just wanted to mention really quick. So this is a 1960 Nash Metropolitan. A customer had delivered to his house. He bought it sight unseen, had it delivered, realized when he got into it, he wouldn't start and he couldn't drive it. Funny part about this particular car is this is kind of where Blackbridge really got the business opportunity, and we were afforded the opportunity to really step back and look and realize we could make a business of modernizing vehicles. So he dropped this vehicle off to us and said, what can you do to make it so I can drive this thing every day? So in this case, we put an independent front suspension in it. We took a 2003 Mazda Miata engine and automatic transmission. We did a custom rear differential for it, used a Dana 44, which can handle the power. And interestingly enough, the customer, he stores it here in the winter, but he uses it all spring and summer long. And it starts every time on time. So it's just a small example of the very beginning of where we started this. And then as you saw, it turned into, stuff like that Defender, that white Defender you saw up front, which is a lot more complex. But I got to tell you, Stan, I've always loved this car. Like the Nash is a cool little car. Look at how you can really drive it. This is technically the world's fastest Metropolitan Nash. I hit 105 on the connector in this thing. People were just losing it. Yeah, I should also say, really part of it was to keep it aesthetically correct. Could we have stuffed a larger engine in it? Sure, but then you're making modifications to the body. But at a first glance, or even a closer glance, it looks OE. I mean, this thing. This is the stuff that gets me interested. Like they don't make these like they used to anymore.
Like I wish they had one of these for sale right now. I might buy it. I mean, this is just such a cute little. I mean, it looks like a toy. I mean, it looks like something that some space alien dropped off here. It's just a cute little thing. I love these.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
That's the cool part about it. So you get the cool aesthetics, and then you get the reliability of it.
Now,
It's got an automatic transmission as well, so you can throw the keys to your wife.
awesome. Now, guys, this is mine. I own this too. This
your
is my
FJ?
latest. Yeah, this is my FJ. This is, and again, like I said, with all these cars, like, you know, you don't want them to kill you because life is pretty good. So I took this immediately. I actually, again, very similar to that other story I told you about, because I guess I'm just really lights out stupid. I drove this thing after I got delivered to Vermont, all 200 and change miles down here, and it did fine. But you know, she needs a little help, so that's what these guys are doing now. I'm in a much different market than the dude who's building that white Defender. I kind of want to keep this as stock as possible for now. And as you know, these guys would go balls to the wall if I let them. But
We're gonna try.
of course you are. That's our relationship. You try to make me spend my money, and I try to tell you no. But this thing, dude. Well, first of all, I got an incredible deal on it for what people are paying for these things lately. That is it's a 4-speed manual diesel. I mean,
Wow.
Whoever heard of such a thing?
I can't believe you drove this thing all the way.
I did, because I'm crazy. Well, I bought it because I'm freaking crazy too. But this thing is just so much fun, dude, and loaded with character. It spent time in St. Martin at one point. It wears a St. Martin license plate. I mean, look at this. It started life in Costa Rica in 70s and 80s. These things basically, like, if you lived in Costa Rica, you had one of these things. It basically, this is a jungle stomper all day long. And I got it to have it as a Vermont car because you kind of need these when it's snowy. But it's got the now super duper illegal inward facing seats that aren't allowed by crash regs.
Oh, that's awesome.
You know, my kids love this car, dude. They love it. It's got the bench in the front, so they can sit 3 across in the front with me, or they can sit back here and bounce around.
That's
It's
awesome.
got like these cool old school touches like this. In, you know, the spare tire sitting here. So how do you open the other side? Well, there's a little clinch here. This folds back. This like such, and look at that. I mean, you know, throw 9 of your friends in this effing thing and have a party. You know, it's you know, what's not to love? You know, original ladder, freaking roof rack. I mean,
I love the color
so-
too.
oh, well, the color, yeah. The color actually is, I believe the official name is mustard yellow. That's what they called it. Nothing screams 70s like this color, you know? Anyway, so hopefully I can get these guys to, you know, not take my kids' college money. But, you know,
It's really, I mean, the metal work. I mean, John's got an uncanny ability of finding these vehicles that are really clean from the frame to the body. I mean, the metal on this car, from the frame to the entire body, is in really good shape. So I think he should spend some money on an engine, but we'll get talk about
well,
that.
yeah, we can talk. Yeah, talk to my wife about that. But
Yeah, it's all there, man. This is a great example of an F-check. It really is.
wow, I love. Well, actually, technically, it's and Stan knows this. Technically, it's a BJ, but I don't call it a BJ for
Right.
obvious reasons.
Right. It just sounds weird.
The diesels were designated with the B as opposed to the F, and this is the diesel. And one of the reasons why I thought that was an advantage was you're crawling up a mountain, you need the torque, you know. Yeah. But you guys, real quick, funny story about this car before we move on, guys, to more of my boys' artistry. But here's the.
Oh, we lost you, John.
Having it the other day, and the speedometer needle just fell off. It just fell off. Needle just fell off. It's in there somewhere.
Ah.
I don't know where it went. The thing hopped around crazily anyway, as many old school gauges do, as you guys know. But at one point I looked down and I'm like, where'd my needle go?
Right.
It just broke off.
It only took 40 years, right?
Yeah, it only took 40 years so it's in there somewhere. And now my boys over here, now they gotta go find it. But not that I knew how fast I was going anyway, because this isn't kilometers per hour, and I suck at math. So, but it's got the old school, freaking, I mean, this thing is just, man, I'm lucky it didn't kill me, but here I still am. So
that must be a blast to drive, John. Have you taken it off the road yet, or are you waiting for them to finish working on it before you really start hitting on it?
I'm waiting for them to finish working on it. There's a cool thing up in, I don't know how well you guys know, maybe Ludlow or Okemo up there, but there's a road that's a ski slope all winter, that then when the snow melts off of it, it's a road. You can take it all the way up to the summit. Mountain Road. Stan knows it. I'm looking forward to this. That's gonna be the first thing that I do with this car is climb up the summit. But listen, I nearly shot my Tesla onto a ski slope a couple weeks ago. It's not Colorado, but it's still not optimal conditions, and you need something that can handle it. So that's what these guys are giving me, and I can't wait to see them do their magic on this too.
That's awesome. So. It's such a beauty.
I'm gonna play camera guy for a second. I'm gonna throw the buds over to John because I want him to tell you about some of this other stuff, like especially. This is kind of like, this is their logo, essentially. This is their trademark. And I want John to tell you why. So hold on one second. Thanks. You guys hear me all right?
Yeah, we can.
Cool. So this is our shop truck. It's kind of like our mascot. We got it out in Colorado from a farmer that was actually using it as a farm truck. It sat in the field for about 20 years. Annihilated, but this is all real. We didn't even clear it. All we did was sand it down, patch it up a little bit. It's definitely an acquired taste, but this is the definition of what a sleeper looks like. Underneath, you have independent front and rear suspension.
Slam too.
It's slammed to the front. Yep. Custom exhaust. There's actually a valve that you can hit the switch and the whole headers open up. Under the engine, you got also front and rear disc brakes too, so you can actually stop it. It's got the upgraded LS3. So it's pushing right around 575 horsepower.
Nice.
Hydro boost braking system. This thing is an absolute animal. If you don't know how to drive a car, this thing will kill you.
Right. So is the patina? Did you guys do the patina, or is that natural?
It's completely natural.
Wow, that's gorgeous.
Yep. We didn't even clear it, so technically this thing can never see rain again.
Wow, that's gorgeous.
So inside, we upgraded the seats with some Mercedes-Benz. I believe they're out of a wagon, actually.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
The interior is made out of this Infinity woven product. It's got Bluetooth, stereo, upgraded audio system, all custom leather. It's got an automatic transmission that you could absolutely roast the tires off of. We've actually gone through about 4 sets of Pirellis in the rear at this point. Thanks to yours truly.
Well,
all digital gauges. Yep, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, so that truck, I'm sure originally came nowhere close to 500 horsepower. With the LS3 swap, I'm sure I'm sure that truck is seeing some power it had never seen before.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's a brand new frame. We put a rear end that can handle up to, I believe, 900 horsepower. So nothing underneath this car is original whatsoever. The only original part of the vehicle is just the body. Everything else is 2018 to 2020.
That's gorgeous.
I think it started with about it was like a tractor engine that it came with. And now it's pushing right around just under 600. An absolute animal.
No, that's awesome.
We'll take you over to this project that we're working on right now. This is a 65 Mustang convertible.
Do you guys take your cars to shows, or I know right now there are no shows, but normally are you appearing at places?
We do. We've been sticking to some local shows lately, but we're looking to. We're members of SEMA right now. We're hoping to have a little bit more time. As you can tell, we're so busy with all these projects that we got going on right now that we're almost too focused to get our cars out to these shows.
Yeah.
But we're hoping, hopefully next year at this point, with all this crazy COVID BS, but hopefully by next year we'll have some time to get out there and actually enjoy the time spent and get our face out there. This Mustang has a 2019 Coyote 5-liter racing engine. Again, I'll have right up just about 500 horse, same hydro boost braking system. Again, the only original thing that this car has is the body. It's got a brand new 6-speed automatic trans, independent front and rear suspension, full braking system. The interesting part about this build, however, is that it's convertible, so you are now losing about a third of your overall body support. So I wish it was up on a lift right now so we could show you what's the truly impressive part what these guys are doing is all the frame reinforcements. Exactly. So the issue that, you're losing all your body support, you have to reinforce the subframes, because if you did not do that, you're transferring about 500 horsepower from the front to the rear, and the doors would essentially blow right open.
Right.
So the body torque. So it's got inboard rear disc brakes, which you only really see. And actually, you know what? Jag. Yeah, John. I was gonna say John's Jag has the inboard brakes, which are basically they're about an inch away from the rear differential, so you're no longer transferring any sort of torque or tension on the rear axle, which allows us to have an independent rear suspension.
That's gorgeous. So, how much weight do you think you had to add when you did all the reinforcements?
How much weight did we have to add? Probably 500 pounds in total. It's a good question. Anywhere between 300 and 500 pounds of metal. But we made up for it in horsepower.
Oh, for sure. And obviously, I'm assuming that with an upgraded suspension and stuff.
I would like to kind of highlight is the
yes, yeah. I mean, the suspension is fully independent, both front and rear. So this thing will corner, a car like a 2016 911. Certainly comparable. Now we're working on getting some wheels and tires I've been procrastinating for the past 3 months of figuring out the right dimensions.
I just use these.
Yeah, I know, right? We have these rollers on here right now that let it roll around the shop.
That's so funny. They fooled me with the camera. I was like, I'm like, that's a really
interesting wheel choice.
Yeah, well, I was like, it's interesting, but I was like, it doesn't match the interior. It's like it's a departure, but I'm like, it might work.
Yeah, it'll have steel alloy wheels. It's gonna have a saddle interior, all custom. It has octagon stitch, which is new to me. It's beautiful. But I mean, everything inside the car is brand new. It's got power windows, power door locks, full Bluetooth stereo system, AC that you can control from your phone, digital gauges. But you get to keep the look of this beautiful, era of the '65 Mustang and actually enjoy driving it and not feel like every time you hit the brakes, the rear drums are going to lock up and throw you off the road like John's feeling with his Depth J right now. So
we have throw in one quick one real quick because I'm actually curious about this. Do you guys ever have like a moral debate in your own heads when you're doing like resto mods like this in terms of like, what I mean? Like, it's one thing to upgrade a car, but it's another thing to kind of destroy the history of it. You know what I mean? Like, are those things you guys ever think about?
I think if we were to have a all original Gullwing come into the shop, I would fight it a little bit, but we've driven enough of these cars and we have dealt with the unreliability aspect that it gets so frustrating. It gets old, especially when you're in this business of this is our life. We bleed, gasoline. The issues
I can vouch for that.
Yeah. The issues get frustrating, and I've seen enough people get injured with these, the classic cars. I'm sure Stan has a million things to say.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up with a father who used to make me, clean his Corvette with a toothbrush. That being said, and I've had to change jets in carburetors to make them numbers matching. It's something no one's ever going to see. So I grew up with trying to keep things original, but I've been trying to fight it my whole life because the aesthetics is really what you want. And the first car that I ever restored was a 57 Chevy. And I put my wife in it. She's like, this is a great car. I love it, but I'm never going to drive it. Because the equipment, back in the day in 1965, the equipment that's available today is just so superior. On a kind of a nerdy note, there are a lot of guys that are building these with the Coyote engine. I do like to highlight that it is a full independent rear suspension. And like Johnny said, wish we had it on a lift. And a lot of guys are building these with manual brakes, but as you guys pan across the front, this also has hydro boost brakes. My thought is if you can weld, you can do anything. But a lot of guys that say, it can't be done, but, a lot of elbow grease, and that is a real modern braking system to match all the horsepower and the handling. So I'm pretty proud of that we got that in there. Beautiful.
You guys hear us all right?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, that's gorgeous.
I mean, to answer John's question in a nutshell, I mean, the answer is no. I don't feel bad. Never do. Only once.
It's real.
You get over it quickly once you.
I'm more proud to put out a product like this, knowing that anybody can drive it. We had delivered a car Christmas Eve to a customer, and we were supposed to get it back a couple weeks later, just do a little touch up on it. And they kept it for 2 months before we got it back. That is something that really makes you proud. And when the car was completely redone, the wife used it constantly. And I think if it had been in its original state, it probably would have been back in a week on our tow truck. So,
Absolutely. And the whole point of what we do is to make these cars drivable and enjoy driving them. And we have clients that come in and they say, I don't really know if I want to do anything to it anyway. I barely use it. And there's a reason that they barely use it, because one, it either never runs, or they don't feel comfortable enough to actually take it for a decent drive.
it's another reason we like John, because he actually does drive his cars.
Yes.
Not a lot of garage queens over
This is one of our favorite clients. Probably number one.
Yeah, thank you. I don't know how I feel about that. That's a lot of misspent dollars.
John, have you ever had a car or a client come in where you?
Hey, real quick though, I have to say, let me take that back. Not misspent at all. As you can tell, if you can be lucky enough to own stuff like this, and I'm that guy, and then be even luckier to, these guys are literally across the street from my house. They're right down the street. And if you're lucky enough to have guys like this, then that's like better on top of better on top of better, So look, as with anything else, everything has a price. But it's don't tell them I said this, guys. Earmuffs. They're worth it. So. Yeah.
So when do you get to take your FJ home?
Well, let me ask these guys that, actually, because I've been meaning to get up their ass about that very question. When do I get to take my FJ home?
We're working on it.
Yeah. As you can tell, guys, they're a little bit busy with other people's cars. I don't like this. I thought I was their favorite client. What the hell?
We have a full game plan set in place, John. Now we just got to sit down. Have a big one.
Oh, we can't hear him.
Yeah.
What did he say? What did he say,
John? John said that he's got a full game plan, and the first step is done. They did the inspection on it, in which they're going to now give me many pages that tell me how screwed up that car is. And then we were going to have what John termed as a big boy conversation. That's French for "Where's your wallet, asshole?"
Yeah. Well,
So,
this has been amazing, John. We really appreciate you bringing us in here. We've had a lot of folks in the comments that have just been oohing and ahhing over all the cars, including.
I know we're not social distancing, but my thanks to Johnny and Stan here. But go on, Mike. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, and definitely thanks to John and Stan for letting us into their shop. I know that obviously they're really busy, and for them to take some time out to show us around was really amazing.
Awesome. Well, we're happy to do it, and like I said, if it lets the people who are watching you kind of forget their troubles for a while, that's really kind of the point, right?
Yeah, and so John, before we let you go, are they taking on new clients? Are they selling cars? What's sort of are we just sort of only lucky enough to catch a glimpse at it, or are we able to are people able to engage with them if they'd like to?
I will pass that question on right now, and that's a very good one, guys. Are you guys, essentially, how's business? Are you guys taking on new clients? Are you cranking? Are you not cranking? Mike wanted to know, and I'll just pass on his answer, guys. So we don't have to do this here, but
we're lucky enough to have great clients like yourself that are still with us. And we're in the middle of this big project and restorations. There hasn't really been a huge role, and I think this whole COVID issue is actually kind of giving people some more time to think about their cars and put some more thought into what they want to do.
Yeah, we've been intaking the last 3 weeks. We're intaking 2 to 3 new cars over the last 3 weeks. So stuff continues to roll in, plus, of course, the workload that we have. So I guess knock on wood, so far so good.
yeah. So if anybody's interested, Mike, you were gonna put up all their information. I know it's up and out there. So
yep, we've had it. We've had it pinned at the top of the comments for the entire segment, and yeah, and folks, I visited the site. There's a lot of beautiful pictures up. It's actually a very beautiful website. So definitely check these guys out. If John trusts them with his cars, then that they got to be trustworthy. We've seen your babies, John.
The story Stan was telling before is exactly correct. Like, my first stop is to go buy something stupid, and my second stop is to go give it to somebody smarter than I am, and that's what I've done now. 4 times? So, yeah.
Awesome. Well, John.
All right, guys.
John, thank you so much for spending some time with us and bringing us down to Blackbridge Motors down in Connecticut. And definitely thanks to John and Stan for spending time with us and showing us around. We really appreciate it.
Awesome, dude. Well, we appreciate it too, and stay safe out there. Okay, maybe we'll bring you some more cool stuff next week.
Yeah, no, that would be awesome. We really hope so. Thanks again, John. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, buddy. Talk to you later. Bye.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gents, that was John Griffin coming to us live from Blackbridge Motors out in Connecticut. That was really cool. I know, and I appreciate everyone for. I know once in a while the audio went a little soft, but I think considering what we're doing, that was still really cool. I totally wanted them to drive around. I want to drive around in that Land Rover. All right, so we had a cool and long show today. Apparently, we do shows for 2 hours now, and you know what? I'm saying that like it's not my fault, and I know it's my fault, by the way. So you're like, yeah, Mike. I could have pieced out an hour. We could have done that car segment earlier, and
I think next time you just gotta take us off the screen. You continuously leave us on the screen sitting there looking stupid. You need to just let them have the whole screen.
Let them do their thing.
We do not need to be sitting on the screen.
I got you.
That is exhausting. Nobody want to sit there and be trying to look straight the whole time while somebody's sitting there talking to a whole crowd of people. Yeah, that's the only thing. I don't like that.
I got you.
Just get mad, boring, sitting there looking at myself.
Point well taken. Feedback taken. All right. So we had an awesome show. Did we ever figure out who?
Nobody won.
Nobody won yet.
The artist is. They get it right. No, they probably not gonna get it right.
Well, so everyone had one. Scott, did anyone win yet?
No, nobody won.
So you already gave one hint that it was an East Coast rapper, right?
Oh yeah.
Do you want to give another hint?
The rapper.
Do you want to say the rapper's name?
Name is 50 Cent.
50 Cent. All right, so it's a 50 Cent song.
50 Cent.
Hurry up. Who's going to be the first? Who's going to be the first?
They're still not going to get it.
No, Trish, we can't just give it away because we did that before and people got mad.
Give it away.
People got really mad.
Trish, you haven't won yet. That's why you're saying that.
Trish's like, just give it away to me.
Just give it away.
All right, who's gonna guess? Come on, some 50 Cent songs.
Oh God, Candy Shop's a good one, and the club Heat Wankster.
I got money.
You guys are all.
You got some 50.
You
got some 50 Cent fans though. You got some 50 Cent fans. Trish, I can't tell if Trish is singing that or not.
I get money. I get money. I get.
Scott Slim. Scott.
I don't know why it's so hard. He got the answer.
Scott, did they?
Yeah, Scott got the answer.
Oh, he did? Oh, Scott knows. Scott knows what it is what you're saying.
I don't know what he mad for. All you gotta do is just look.
No. He's. I think he's mad because sometimes people get testy in the comments about the contest, and he feels
I
like
don't know why.
he feels like he's
The only people
he's
that
like the front line.
the only people that really be a part of the contest is the people that stay throughout the whole show.
I get money, right?
PIMP. Out of control. You guys are all guessing wrong. Let me make sure this is by the artist. Might not be by the same.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Let me see. What was the name of the song?
The way you can save face though is just pick one of them.
Hold on, I gotta go look at Scott's message. I'd already forgot what I picked. Oh, okay. Well, it's a 50 Cent song. Yeah, you guys are lucky. It is. Oh, and we've got a winner.
And the winner is
Rebecca.
Rebecca won the CBD balm. It is not
That is
chapstick. It is lip. It is balm. Rebecca, you won.
Hate it or love it. The underdog's on top, and I'm gonna shine homie until my heart stop. Go ahead and envy me. I'm Raps MVP, and I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me from the beginning to the end. Losers lose, winners win. This is real. We ain't got to pretend. The cold world that we in is full of pressure and pain. I thought it would change, it's staying the same. Had to hit them boulder switcher. I had the little TV. Had to hit on to get a picture. That was a remix. Y'all don't even know that. That was a remix. I was at the end of the album. Y'all don't even know that remix. That had Lloyd Banks in it. It had Young Buck. If y'all haven't heard the remix to that song, you should go listen to it. The Hate It or Love It remix with Young Buck, the whole G Unit squad.
I know which one you're talking about.
Ooh, that was a good one.
That was a good one.
JT, what you be rapping, man? You don't be rapping. You just making up stuff.
Jay can rap a little bit.
Rebecca, you won. Are you excited? You better be excited. Otherwise, taxes gonna take it. Taxes take it if you ain't excited. You better be excited, because taxes could do something way better with it. Whoa, hold on. Don't put your address in the... Rebecca, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why?
Yeah, Rebecca, just delete that comment.
Why would you absolutely do that? Why?
You know how many weirdos there are in our audience that are going to show
Why would you put your address?
Some thirsty dudes are going to just be showing up at your
Now, when
doorstep.
somebody knocking at your door at 1 a.m. breathing hard, just understand that was your doing.
She's going to be like, hello? And then she's be like, do you watch the show too?
That's your
Don't
doing.
you like the show? That's right. We'll all know. We'll all bear witness. Thank you, Scott.
Rebecca
Thank you, Scott.
said,
Well,
too bad it wasn't jam, but I'm ready for some soft lips.
Ooh.
What you gonna be doing with your soft lips? Who you kissing?
Ooh.
You better be kissing me. Nah, I'm playing.
Oh, boy. Okay. Well.
Your doorbell don't work. They don't got the apartment number. So then how is we going to send you anything if we ain't got your apartment number? Exactly.
Rebecca, get a hold of Avril, please. No dudes. Don't let any dudes fool you into thinking that they're the ones giving away the...
Hey, Rebecca, you got to hit me up.
Hey,
send
Rebecca.
me a DM, Rebecca, and I'll make sure you get your lip balm.
Better give me your address so I can give you that lip balm.
You guys should have a rap battle segment. Who gonna be in it, you? Rapping is better than singing. No, it's not, Lauren. You better ask somebody. If you can sing somebody heart out, boy, it's a rap. You can do whatever you want with them. You better ask Pink Floyd. I guarantee you can't sit still for Pink Floyd. I guarantee it. Pink Floyd grab you by your body. You be all going through all types of emotions, Lauren. You better quit it. I ain't had no rap song hit me like Pink Floyd. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Now it does relate to some things that I've been through. I can say that rap does relate to a lot of things that I've been through in my life, but it ain't never grabbed me like and told me like, "Hey, sit down. Like you gonna listen to me today." So just understand, Lauren. And if you want to bet on it, we can bet. I could take you on a
Rebecca Averill is the one.
I could take you on a magic school bus trip. The magic school bus.
What do you guys think about karaoke?
Cocoa Puffs could be your group name. My group name, Cocoa Puffs. Interesting. Very interesting. I wonder why you chose Cocoa Puffs. I can sit still for Pink Floyd. Trish, no, you can't. Stop lying. You cannot sit still for no Pink Floyd. Nobody can. Nobody can sit. Children can't even sit still for Pink Floyd. I'm finna start singing it. I want to sing it now. I just need the lyrics. What's her face don't seem excited enough. I think we keeping Rebecca's gift. Pink Floyd lyrics. I'm looking up.
You should play it and then just sing with it, and then we won't get demonetized as long as you're singing with it.
Comfortably now. Oh yeah. Hello. 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 Is there anybody in there? Just not if you can hear me. Is there anyone home? Come on now. I heard you feeling down. Well, I couldn't ease your pain. Get you on your feet again. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, relax. I need some information first. Just the simple facts. Can you show me where it hurts? I love it. I love it. Yeah. There is no pain. We are receding. What is the next line? Distant ship smoke on the horizon. You are only coming through in waves. Wait, dang it. I always forget. Your lips move, but I cannot hear what you're saying. When I was a child, I caught a Fijian glimpse out the corner of my eye. I turned to look, but it was gone. I cannot put my finger on it now. The child is wait. Oh, put my finger on. Oh, I messed up, y'all. That was the wrong part.
Here, hold on. We're gonna do something real quick.
You guys like that song, right? And Trish talking about, oh yeah, I can control myself when I'm singing. No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. When he hit that part, where he hit this part, this line right here, where he hit can you show me? When he hit that, there is no pain, you are receding. When he hit that part right there, bro, you sitting back. They finna shut us down immediately.
You gotta sing it. You gotta sing it.
In there. Just not if you can hear me. They still gonna shut us down because of the beat.
No.
Is there anyone home? Come on now. I heard you feeling down. Well, I can ease your pain and get you on your feet again. Relax. I need some information first. Just to say back. Oh. All right, that's good enough.
All right.
I
We'll turn it up.
No. That's the good stuff right there. That's the good stuff right there. What y'all know about that? But just to continue that, we are only coming through in waves. It's time to end the show, but we on it now. We still here, but we ready to get going. When I was a child, I caught a Fijian glimpse. It is in my eyes. Goodbye, y'all. Peace.